Hello, everybody. My name is Nelson Rivera. Um, I live here in Los Angeles. I went to school for filmmaking, although I'm not practicing that right now due to the COVID and whatever else is going on in this world. There was uh, basically no jobs before, or hard to get into the filmmaking industry is harder now with the COVID. But the important thing is that we're working, and now I'm trying this new thing. See, try to find a way to just like air out my frustrations. Talk about what's going on in the world. Talk about the things that are affecting us as individuals and as a country. Uh, we are in my opinion, I think we're in a lot of trouble. Um, we're in a lot of trouble, and I feel this election I think, is the most important one in any generation. Um, to be honest with you, since uh, World War II, or the Great Depression, these times are those times for us. The really tough times. We have an incompetent president that seems to get a high on seeing people down, seeing people struggle. Definitely no mercy. Uh, just a total lack of any remorse or any leadership or anything. It's just everything about him. And I think it's very important. I think it's very important that um, this November 3rd, we vote him out. We have to do it. It's it's a matter of, like, the way I see it's a matter of life or death. Um, because like previous times, nobody really cared who won the presidency. It was all the same bullshit. It was all the same uh, dance. Whether it was Democrats or Republicans, it was all the same thing. I will say that you know uh, Democrats, um, yeah, I mean, they're a bit better than the Republicans. The Republicans are just uh, it's just a disgusting body, and that only promotes individualism. They don't care about anybody else but themselves, and they talk to people that think like that. Um, People that believe that they don't need to help anybody because um, they did it, and why they don't do it. They just think about themselves. They don't think about anybody else. They don't see the big picture. Uh, and that's why conservatism is, in my opinion, a disgrace ideology, because it really doesn't concentrate on the well-being of the citizens. It's just what is good for me. How much money am I making? I don't want to pay taxes because I don't need to pay for your things. So they want to get rid of these institutions that really have helped the American people for years and years. Um, Now we see how they want to assault the postal service, something that you know everybody uses, no matter who you are, conservative, uh, you racist, um, neo-Nazi, progressive, uh, apolitical. Don't matter what you are, you use that service. And now Donald Trump and the Republican Party, uh, you know, try to pull a heist job on the postal service, and uh, for what it seems like it backfired. But who knows with these people? You really, I mean, you don't really know, because they are actively trying to hijack and eliminate anything that helps the citizens of this country, whether that's Social Security, whether that's healthcare, although we don't have anything. But what the little that we have, they want to cut off, and just like basically put all that money on wars, and putting more money on the pockets of billionaires, people that quite frankly don't need the money. So we have I think we all know, we as younger generation, as the millennials, we've seen the results of that, because it's tough now. It's the American dream that our parents were preaching to us. That doesn't exist. That's that's long gone, and it's tougher now, because they used to tell you, go to school, get educated, and you will succeed in life. And I think a lot of people like me have done that and seen that that's not the case. You see a lot of people like me who went to school and they're working in a retail store, or working in something else that is not where they went to school for. And that's a problem, because that was technically a lie. There's not such thing as the American dream. Probably 30, 40 years ago, there was something like that, but not anymore. That doesn't exist, in my opinion, anymore. Obviously, so you can have uh, a better idea of where I come from. I'm from Puerto Rico. I always believe in helping people. I always believe in government being something that is government is a service to the people. That at least that's how it's written in the Constitution, or what it suggests that it's supposed to be. But it's that's what it should be, but it's not anymore. I believe that education should be free from pre-K to university. I believe that healthcare should be accessible to everybody. Um, and seeing these other countries like Canada, Norway, um, England, uh, France, uh, countries like that, they do have systems like provide health care to their citizens with no cost. They're only paying the taxes. And I just don't understand what is so crazy about that. We can listen to all this, Ben Shapiro. We can listen to Charlie Kirk. We can listen to all these idiots talk about, or at least give a reason of why that's not good. But you know, at the end of the day, they're wrong, and there will always be wrong, um, because most likely, if there was a system like that in place in here, they will take advantage of it. You know, it's crazy how hypocritical they are. But I wanna transition to something that happened this week. Unfortunately, the great Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away from pancreas cancer. She's been fighting that disease for a long time. She, I had to say, man, she's tough. She's an icon. She will always be remembered as hardcore strong woman. I think she's a great example to all the girls out there who you know see that women can do anything a man can do. And that's the way I see it. I believe in equality. Um, I don't think that what you are or how you uh, identify yourself is a problem for you to succeed in life, because that's just stupid. That's just it's a stupid way of thinking. Uh, it really doesn't matter to me. The way I see it is, if you're a good person, I don't really care what you are. If you like men, if you like women, if you're, I don't. It doesn't matter to me. That's your decision. That's the way you are, and you shouldn't be penalized because you're that way. Um, so I think that when people come and start talking crap like that, um, and try to like segregate us again by the way we are, by the color of our skin, that's where I do just you lost me. I feel that everybody should have the same opportunity, no matter what you are, no matter where you come from, either. I think most people forget, but this is a country of immigrants. It's historically that's what it is. Um, this was the only people that are from here are the natives, and you know the way I see it, the white people stole their land, and now they're saying that Hispanics are, you know, trying to do the same thing that they did. It's just pure hypocrisy. But getting back to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, um, this is really bad because she for those who don't know who she is, she was a justice from the Supreme Court of the United States. She was one of they call it liberals, but she's really a progressive, or she's really a person that fought for the rights of everybody, no matter who you were, men and women, gay, uh, Latino, no matter what, black. She fought for us, and she was doing it in the court, and now she's gone. And the problem with that is, um, we have this son of a bitch named Mitch McConnell, who is the senator for Kentucky. He's the majority leader of the Senate. And it's funny because he said in 2016, when a year before, a year before the elections, But this is the excuse that he used. That in a election year, he was not going to have any votes on new Supreme Courts because that was the duty of the next president, whoever that might be. And for his, I guess, luck of the Irish, I don't know. Trump was the president, and since then, he has put in the courts over 100 judges, federal judges, and has nominated and eventually put in the chair 2 Supreme Court justices who are conservatives, who believe that they have the right to, dictate what a woman should do with her body, which is preposterous. Like for me, the thing is that we say Republicans are the ones that say, "Oh, the government shouldn't have a say of what the citizen does." Everybody has their own decisions to make. But when it comes to abortion, they're the first one, and it's men saying these things. Oh, you cannot abort. You cannot. They're telling that to a woman. Yeah, you cannot do this. I just, it's incredible that how these people are. It's just they're disgusting. That's why. Again, these elections are very important. I don't know. What do you think, or what are your feelings about Joe Biden? I do have my feelings about him. And I say right now, I am a Bernie Sanders, voter. That's the guy that I wanted. I'm a progressive. I see myself as that. It's not very complicated. Nothing wrong with progress. The word progress means that you're getting better as time passes. You have to get better. You have to strive to being better. And conservatives just want to keep the same thing, no matter what. Or no matter how much people are getting affected by laws or systems that are quite frankly not working. But for them it's working because it's working for the billionaires that they work for. And that's the thing. That's why we need to vote them out, because they don't work for billionaires. They work for us. But getting back to Mitch McConnell and the Supreme Court vacancy that is now available due to Ginsburg's passing. Mitch McConnell said that he was not going to allow Obama to name a judge because that was the duty of the next president. All right, if you see that, I mean, I don't see that as unreasonable, but he's lying, because this is what he said. This is what he said a few days ago. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago when she died. I believe it was yesterday, or it was 2 days ago. This is what he said.
If the Supreme Court justice was to die next year, what would you do?
We'd fill it.
Okay, that's hypocrisy, my friends. That's it's even, we're 2 months away from the election. Obama named that Supreme Court Justin Garland, I think is his name. A year before, and now McConnell is saying this thing that he's gonna name, he's gonna go and have a vote. When he said 4 years ago that he wasn't gonna do that in an election year. So that's when you see that these people, they only care about power, they only care about themselves. Anything that they say applies to the opposition. When that has to be, when it has to apply for them, they say no, that's not what we're gonna do. It's like, oh yeah, I said that, but no, we're not gonna do that. Same thing for the bootlicker of Lindsey Graham. Said the same thing. This guy said all the bad, like the worst things about Trump before the 2016 election. And now he's like a bona fide bootlicker. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing, Lindsey Graham. You're disgusting. You're not example for anybody. And you're saying the same thing because now you're a Trump loyalist and, whatever Trump says, you do. Because you're a follower, You you only do what is good for you in the moment. And right now, what is good for you in the moment is being a loyalist for Trump. But you know what? You're in a tough race too. And I hope you lose. I hope McConnell loses. That would be like the best thing that has ever happened or could happen. So Kentucky and South Carolina, if you can give us, if you can get rid of those non-human excrement, because that's what they are. They're excrement. They're crap. They're bullshit. They're nothing. They just care about power, and they don't care about serving the people. The same people that voted them in. So if you're in Kentucky or you're in South Carolina, register to vote. And if you're pissed off, just like me and a lot of people are about these idiots, well, like step up and do something for the country that it will be greatly appreciated because Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham they're just bad. They're just bad. Trump is one thing because we all knew what Trump was since even before he decided to run for president. Everybody knew what Trump is or like Trump was, they're talking about like this. It's funny because this QAnon, whatever the fuck that is, that's like crazy, to be honest with you. That conspiracy theory or whatever that it's basically that Democrats are running a pedophile ring and Donald Trump is there to save the kids or whatever. But what is funny or what is ironic about that is that Donald Trump was friends with known pedophile, which is Jeffrey Epstein. And he was good friends with him. He went to I don't know if he went to the island. Probably he did. Look, I think that what they said about Trump, all the things they say about Trump, I think that they're true. I think Trump is the most disgusting human being ever. Like at least in the modern history. He's up there with Hitler and Mussolini and all those guys. But Trump is just a terrible person. He lies out, being a dictator. Or at least he's a wannabe dictator. But I think if he wins, we are in deep trouble, because that can very much be the future of this country for years to come. That's why this election is very important. That's why uh, tipping the Senate to the Democrat side is important, because at least, no matter what you think about the Democrats, and I think that they're the most, they're weak. They're more concerned about the television appearances, how they look, uh, public eye. They're with the celebrities. That's what they like to do. It's a popularity contest for them, and that's not necessarily um, the best way to go about politics. But that's what they do. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that they're worse than the Republicans, because they're not. They're not. They're a bit better. The Democrats, for me, they're conservative, but they're liberals in terms of social issues, which is great. But we need a progressive. We need a progressive party that also takes into consideration the being a financial progressive, a fiscal progressive, not just social issues. Because if you want to solve the problems that we have right now, you have to be a progressive on the other side of the coin. That just saying that being racist is bad doesn't work. It's not enough. It's not enough. So that's why I really think that no matter what you think about Joe Biden, I'm going to say this again. No matter what you think about Joe Biden, he's the only choice. I do think he's better than Hillary Clinton. I did vote for Hillary because, just Trump is not an option. Trump is not an option, ladies and gentlemen. He never was, and he never will be. If you voted for Trump because you wanted to throw a grenade into Washington, and that was your only purpose, because you're so pissed off on how things are getting done there, or not getting done. Well, I understand what you're trying to do. If that's what you wanted to do, congratulations, you did it. Now it's time to reverse that and do the right thing, because if Trump wins again, it's over. We're in trouble. We are in trouble if Trump wins re-election. Trump must not win. He has to be defeated. He must be defeated. And I think that although Joe Biden and his record, it's not very good when it comes to things like the problems that we have right now with the social unrest and the police killing black people just for being black, because that's what it is. I feel that the country is not gonna be in disarray as much as it is now. I think it will go back to normal, and I think that for us progressives that want to keep fighting, that's the best person that we can say, look, we voted for you, now we want these things. We want to start seeing progress on healthcare. We want to start seeing progress on education. We want to start seeing progress on jobs, and better paying jobs, better wages. We want to start seeing things that are going in the way that we want to go. The only way, the right way. Not asking for much. We are your bosses, not the other way around. We put you in those positions, so you better start working for the and taking the citizens the citizens wishes into consideration, and just trying to like start working towards those things, because it's not hard. We're supposed to be the richest country in the world. At least that's what they say. At least that's what they tell us. No, we are the richest country in the history of the world. And that's fine. We are. But if we are that, why aren't we investing in programs that will benefit the people? Everybody, no matter who you are. You see, like, obviously I despise races, but I want the same things that I want for me. Like, if a white racist or a Ku Klux Klan member, for example, gets sick, he has the right to go to the doctor and get treated. He has that right. Because they have a family. Healthcare is not a luxury. It's a right. Because just like you go and eat food to not die, you must go to the doctor when you don't feel good so you don't die or something worse happens. I don't know how else to put it, but there are things that are not complicated. Education. Pay for the education of the people, which it's happening now, but it's not like the way it was. It's not like, that crap has been cut off. All the funding has gone down towards education. Invest in your people, because those are the same people that are gonna bring you money back or whatever. It's just an invention, or it's essentially an investment. That's what you're doing. You're investing in your country. And I think we need to start having people that see things that way. You had to have a vision for this country if you want. And a good vision. Not a bad vision, not a racist vision. A good vision for everybody that lives in this country. And Trump doesn't have that vision. Trump is, it's just way off the mark. It's not there. Trump is a clown. That's what he is. Trump and the Republican Party are clowns. And to be quite frankly with you, I don't expect much from white people. I really don't. The white friends that I have, they have told me they have grow up with conservative points of views. And now that they're out of their household, they see things differently. But a lot of white people grow up with that conception that racism and not helping them. Why do we have to help? Uh, this is my country. You go back. All that stuff, all that crap. But I don't expect the same thing from black and Hispanic people. If you're a Trump supporter and you are Mexican or Puerto Rican or Cuban or whatever it is, and you support Trump, then you're truly the disgusting person here. Uh, because you're going against your people, and that's what's funny, that you abandon your people for someone that doesn't like you. Doesn't like you. Black people, Hispanic people, Donald Trump doesn't like you. And it's fine, because I don't like him. I honestly hate him. I can honestly say that I hate him with the passion. Um, I don't wish any harm or anything to anybody. But he's a person that needs to be in his house, uh, not bothering people. You have no business working in the Oval Office because you're unfit. You don't see people the same, and you're quite a disgusting human being. Um, and I would like to tell you that to your face if I had the opportunity one day. I don't know, but you're the most disgusting person in a long time this country has ever seen. And there's a lot of disgusting people here. Uh, that being Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham and all the Republican Party is full of disgusting human beings. But I think since you're the leader, you're the most disgusting. You're a baby. You're insecure. You are, everything that I would teach my children not to be. The evangelicals are in your wagon. I don't know why. That's why people are, I've been done with them for a long time. Evangelicals are racist. That religion or that sub-religion is all made out of racist people that don't believe in anything that they're preaching. Those are the same people that will tell you that Jesus Christ is white. So you can have a fucking idea of what we're talking or what we're dealing here with. That's just like full of rotten and and disgusting people that say that they hate Jewish people, but turn around and actually pray to a Jewish man, or because Jesus Christ was Jewish and Arabic. He's not white, people. He's not white. And everything he did it to help. That's the real Jesus Christ. What he did was to, or what he wanted was to make the earth the best that it could be. Just the best. By helping people, being kind to one another. Not just being kind to white people to white people. That's not what he wanted. But that's you and your own conscience. I'm not going to spend time here trying to figure out what you guys think, because I don't really know what you guys are thinking. I don't really know that you guys are contradicting yourselves too much, so much. I don't really know if you guys understand what you're doing. But the only thing that I know is just foolish and stupid. And that's what you guys are. Foolish and stupid. And the real people that do care about the scriptures and Jesus Christ's message, those are the people that have my respect. Because there are people like that in this world. I think the message that Jesus Christ left in this world is a message of love and being kind and being the best version of yourself. I completely agree 100% with that message. Although I'm not I don't practice religion, because I'm just over it, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's my opinion. Um, this is a thing that I'm trying to do. This is like a vlog or a podcast. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna be doing this more often, trying to dissect the week, the news of the week, trying to talk about them, and just see where we are. I only want the best for this country. That's what I want. It's not the best country in the world. I'm sorry to tell you, it is not. It can be the richest one, but it's not the best. But we can be the best. And I really want to do anything I can as time passes to get to that point, because I really do think we have the all the potential in the world to serve the citizens of this country. No matter what you are, no matter if you're racist, no matter if you are gay, no matter if you're a person of color, no matter if you're an immigrant, no matter what's your immigration status, doesn't matter to me. Being kind and helping each other is what matters to me. So I'm going to leave you with that. And subscribe, like this video if you like it. And thanks for watching this video. I'll be in touch with you soon. Thank you very much and have a lovely day.